Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of IQI Canada Evening Talk. Today, we are live from our Cambridge office, and we have with us our very own, our manager of IQI Canada Cambridge branch, Asif Nadeem, with us. Welcome to the show, Asif bhai.
Walaikum Assalam. How are you, Sara?
I'm good. I'm good.
How's you?
All of us were
We
following you on social media accounts. I guess there is a bit of network problem. Can you hear me?
yes, it is lagging. It's a little bit lagging. I think it's okay now.
It's okay. Okay. So yes, Asbhai. So all of us were following you on your social media account, and anyone who is following IQI on IQI Global or IQI Canada, they are aware that one of the a very big event was taking place, which was IQI Canada IQI Convention 2023 in Malaysia, and you were also a part of it. So first, tell us how was your experience, by attending such a big event. So how was the experience?
Well, thank you so much. We're happy that we went there. Uh, we skipped the winter altogether. Number one, and it's. I can tell you one thing is like it's a different part of the world. I never been to Malaysia or South Asian country before, but this experience and thanks to IQA gave me a chance to go there to attend the annual convention, IQL Exponential 2023 convention. So it was very good experience overall. I can show you the how I was posting everything on a Facebook as well, and uh, just to land on an airport to the end, it was awesome. Very smooth, seamless process. We got picked up by the driver, and they dropped us in the hotel, and then we had a gift up there waiting for us, and then next day we were scheduled for to visit like 5 6 different buildings, different training centers, offices, admin block, stuff like that. So in Kuala Lumpur area, which is like 5 minutes here and there. And then it was very jam packed uh,
Schedule.
schedule for that day. That was like I think 28th. And then the next morning, we were the buses were ready. We went for the first day of convention, and then we spent like whole day up there, distribution of awards and this is huge event. It's not a small event I have attended. This is I think the biggest event I attended in my whole life. More than like 7,000 people. We were hearing that maybe it's like only 4 or 5,000, but in the end we got to know that it's 7,000 people. uh, there are a
Yes.
lot of people from the Malaysia, but there are like over 30, 31 countries, the people representatives, like from Canada, like 6 or 8 of us, we went there. Eight of us actually, yeah, we went there. And then different countries, they have their own teams, right? So South Asian teams, they were like in a bigger groups, like 20, 30, 15 group in number of those groups. And then everybody like were staying in very close to the KLCC, which is Kuala Lumpur City Center, a convention center, huge 2 hall, 3 halls, I think they booked, and it is one of the biggest event, not only in Malaysia, but in Southeast Asia as well.
Yeah, we have seen the coverage on, I guess, on the local news and the newspapers too, that it is one of the biggest event in Malaysia in
Yes,
2023.
ma'am.
And we have seen the pictures, and we are so excited. And the description which you have given right now, it sounds like a huge event. So
I can walk you through to my Facebook, which is I think I really want to show it, present it often now, because this is something else. Like people maybe in here, they don't believe, or because seeing is bling, number one, and it's my first
Absolutely.
hand experience. That is the second thing. But third one is like most important is the culture is very different than um, Canadian culture as compared to Southeast Asia culture is very different. But the things is over there are a lot of energy,
Oh,
a lot of energy.
we can see the energy through the videos. I know what energy you're talking about, and we have seen the videos and everything, so we can feel the energy from here. So you just attended the event over there. You were present over there, so that's why we decided to do a program. To so you can give us the first hand experience of the event. So we'll add you.
Yeah, show my
So
Facebook,
yeah.
and then I'll quickly go through whatever I can, because a lot of pictures, a lot of things I've done. So this is when I got to Kuala Lumpur.
Mhm.
So I saw Yusufbhai Salman on the airport. We just met up there, and then this is my first day. So I'll show you this. This is my view from the room. So that was the room, and that this was the gift as well, right?
Oh.
So, by the way, the Mikey is another milestone for the IQA, because there are a lot of 3 or 4 towers which Mikey is a property management company, um, and IQA owned company. Basically, they are managing all the properties up there for them. So this is a gift.
Very
Like
nice.
we had jersey, we had a shirt, and this is the second day when we went there. So we
And
had
this
a
is our
quick, because we were
IQI
running around
Canada
because
team,
there's too
right?
many things to do. Right. Yeah, this is a Canadian team. Shai Salim is from Malaysia, but rest all from Canada. So,
Right.
so we just had a quick lunch. Thanks to Shahid for this. This is Imran from. He just there. This is our Scarlett's hotel up there.
Mhm.
Excuse me. He just came from Islamabad. So he's the head of IQA Pakistan. So we had
Nice.
a quick picture with him. And this area, so this one is very nice. Like Nariyal Pani, coconut
Coconut
water
water.
is
Or like,
it's like everywhere, and it's deadly cheap. I had a lot as well.
and very nutritious too.
Sorry.
Very nutritious.
Yeah, yeah. And this one is the gym on the hotel, so everybody was going there. I didn't get a chance to go there. This is one of the places there. You know how you see the colors of the chairs and
Yeah,
stuff.
very
There's a
vibrant
no show
colors.
policy, so everybody. So just to boost up the energy and stuff. So I'll just run this.
Our IQI Canada team cheering for
Kashif
IQI.
is there. Daniel is there. Training center. My bad. Okay, so
Wow, what a view.
this is the view from my, yeah. So this is the view from my room, which I was given. So that's back to the. So this is the first post which I did that.
Mhm.
So see, the one another thing I liked about this is like we got to make different people up there. Somsak is from Thailand, but I'll discuss more on when I get to the. Sorry, sorry. Okay, so then the next day we went for the IQA convention next day. Well, and that was so this is a post is top 10 island in Southeast Asia. Um,
Mhm.
so Phuket, we have a presence there. we have IQA team there. So Bali as well, like we are getting there as well. And then Malaysia, Langui is there, Philippines. We have presence in those cities, right?
This is
Wait,
what
wait,
we
wait, wait,
meant when
wait.
we said that
One
IQ
minute, I have to come back.
have an international presence.
Yeah.
And as well,
Then
one more thing I
when you
want
went
to know
to,
that I know that in IQI convention, the realtors, international realtors, and the local realtors were also rewarded for their outstanding contribution to the real estate industry. And I know that you were also given an award for the rise for a shining star. So first of all, congratulations for that. And
yes,
how was the experience?
sure.
And how was the feeling?
The feeling was, amazing. What happened is like I was not expecting it because I know I have a couple of other guys in our team. They are they are top producers, and this year like I knew that they are getting this. Um, but this is one of the thing like the encouragement and given by the management, shining star award they gave me, and which is certainly I'm very close to the top two. So I think next year I'll try my best to get into it, to get into top producers, or at least runner up for that. Um, but this is the day when Yusuf and Bob they got their rewards as well. Yusuf, yeah, for Daniel, and I'll share this screen as well. So you see, it's a K-pop theme, so everybody was like in the full
Hip
mood,
hop.
full swing. The guy from Vincent, K-pop, yeah, Vincent from Australia. Shahid is there, Mandy is there, and uh, it was great event. I would say Sean Masood is there. Sean Said, sorry,
Wow.
Sean Said is there. Yusuf Imran Bhai, Harun Anwar, Omar Bilal Modi, and this Manu from India, uh, Nabil Mangai. So see that the energy level
Yeah, I was
is,
exactly about to say this, that look
is
at the
great.
energy
Like
level.
every,
You can feel the energy through the pictures. Everyone is so happy and excited.
this is when Bob joined, and
Yeah,
he
like
showed in his presentation and stuff. So this is all our team members. They're from different. She's from Juwai. Um, Chandy is from Cambodia. Someone from Canada. I don't remember his name, but he's from Vietnam. Um, yeah, Dubai is there. Thailand is there. Um,
wow.
and Australia is there. She's Western Australia. So a lot of people. A lot of Shiv Subai was giving his presentation during the convention, and Bob was giving his presentation as well. So overall, as I said, like a very very good and successful event. I can't believe this. There were like over 7,000 people there
Oh.
who joined, and so the first day I will tell you that the first day was like just in what was achieved, and there is one a very very important thing which was discussed and presented by Harun Anwar. He's IQI from Vietnam team. Um, uh, he actually worked together with Kashif and University of Houston to get a certificate in sales for real estate,
Mhm.
property management, sales, and so. So he got that done. So now, like, uh, so suppose if somebody from anyone who wants to study or take a course in University of Houston, they can actually, get a course certificate, not from like a small college or so, or online college or so. It's a University of Houston who's giving the offering the course, right? That was a big achievement, I would say, because in Canada we have professional colleges and stuff to, study and get a license. But again, like this is the sales department in University of Houston, which is like you can polish your skills and selling the things, right? So these things,
Exactly.
like if and in Malaysia and a lot of other countries in Philippines, uh, there is no such license, right? Even in Pakistan, there is no such license. So what you need to do is you have to have certain skills like a customer service. You need to talk to the people and stuff. So those kind of things were taken care of by the management, and now you can have the course at least to show and polish your skills, right?
That's right, and yeah, you're absolutely right that I don't think so. Any other real estate company is doing anything like this. So yeah, this is the benefit of joining IQI Canada, that they will help you in whatever way possible, and they will look for that where is there room for improvement, and they work on it. So that's the beauty of IQI Canada. IQ, if you are in Canada, but because IQI Canada has an international presence, so yeah, you are good to go anywhere in the world.
That's right. I mean, we felt that. Can you share the screen, because I wanted to
Yes.
show you this as well, because I didn't make any presentation for this, but just going to go through my Facebook page. But this is one of the things, like, this was the number of people, I think,
In
not more than maybe 2,000
2019,
back
yes.
in 2019. And then 2020, there was a huge number of people. I don't know how much, but again, I think maybe 3 to 5,000. But this was really huge because it was so big. You need 5 minutes walk from one, maybe more than that, from one corner to another corner. So they joined like three, four halls together, and then you have seating all over. This is a drone shot, right? So uh, I would say, because between 2021 and 2022, it happened because of the COVID, and
Okay.
things didn't go through. But it's a huge, huge event, successful event. Excuse me. One thing I like to mention in here is everything was smoothless. Like team members and the performances. How many people are getting awards. There were checks, like who is getting award. There were like 4 or 5 checks in between, so people were getting ready. Okay, your next turn is coming. Then the songs in between, the hosting by Dante, and then multiple other people um, was so good, so professional. I am surprised and I'm shocked by seeing how they manage and organize this huge, huge event in there. It was simply too good,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah, you can also see, the every minor detail is properly taken care of. So, and the end result was marvelous.
Yeah. Okay, check off the screen, and then
Yeah, I have to switch off
I'll
sharing.
bring you. But yeah, overall was very good tour. I can we went to Cambodia. We can cover in the next session.
Yeah,
Within
yeah, yeah.
Malaysia, this was our first day. Second day was also like a distribution of awards and stuff, and this and that. And then like a lot of performances in between. It's not like you just go for a distribution of awards, because a uh, lot of awards were distributed. Um,
Oh,
for every single
yeah.
team,
I've,
top producer, there are multiple teams, right? So there are multiple teams for different cities, different countries, and then who is doing well in pre-construction, who is doing well in resales, who is doing in rental. So every category they covered. It's like a film festival where you have
like, yeah, yeah, film awards.
making a
Yeah.
film. You have pretty much a lot of people are involved, right? Story writer, um, dance choreographer, actor, actress, sporting actor, and things like that. So every single bit of it, they covered it. That's why it took like 2 days just to distribute. And then Not only that, they had some draws as well, like games where they distributed like surprise gifts to people. There were two cars were given, Mercedes and BMW,
Wow.
and then there are like tickets to vacation tickets to England, to Dubai, to I think there's another one. Uh, I think Maldives also. Those
Wow.
were given. So a lot of stuff that is like on top of what you earn based on your work. So that was so encouraging. Being a Canadian real estate agent, in here like you just been given a certificate or something, but sometimes there is over there is like it's a different stuff, right? Along with the certificate or your trophy or something, and then you're also given something for your like with the spouse, you can go to vacation or something, and the cash prizes are there. Sometimes they finance half of the house for you, things like
Oh,
that. Yeah, so things
that's very different because we haven't seen
there
this
it is.
in
So it's like
Canada.
more giving the things out, and I've heard that they spend more than $1 million US on this event.
That's
Yeah, it is huge. It is huge. Um, I mean, tons of things to cover, and then the dinner. I was so surprised. The next third day was the dinner. When we went there around 3, 4 o'clock, and the dinner started like at 5 o'clock. But the dinner was so good. This is the first time ever. Normally, and by the way, no, I forgot to mention this. We all international team members we were treated as VIP guests.
oh,
So yeah, so everything we didn't have to go into the lineup. We didn't have to buy anything. Everything was
taken care of.
yeah. And then the tables were all the international team members. Their tables were just in the front by the management. So a lot of things were happening at the front. And then the food was given. There were servers who were bringing the starters, and then you finish this, and then they bring second course, and then they bring third course, then they bring fourth course, like. And I was so surprised. Like they bring food, like Malaysian food, right? It's not, but they kept us we kept busy in eating, enjoying our food by while we were seeing the dances and the performances and the distribution of and the games that they were playing, and so good. And then and there the games and the by the way the games and the performances is not like they hired people from outside. They were team
Oh,
members, IQA team members.
oh, that is something different because finding people with talent within the team, that's
Yeah.
difficult.
So,
Yeah.
so good. So only I think they had one Korean band who was introduced. They hired him, but the rest of hired them. There were like 4 or 5 people. They were not using any music instrument. They were using everything out. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that
Yeah.
I heard that a cappella version.
So that was very cool. But yeah, it's like that night was very good. And then at night we went to the highest skyline, on top of the hotel. There were drinks and things going on, and the networking session with the different team members. Like the other thing is like management as well as the other people. We were encouraged to talk to anyone up there to introduce yourself and get connected. That was a huge thing. And the other thing is because if you have a project going on in Canada, you can present it to your team member. Now, the other team member who is working maybe in Australia or in Dubai or so, they might be have clients so they can refer it to you. So that was the huge thing. And then we always talk over the phone and or the Zoom call or Facebook or so. But now that was our chance to go mingle with them and then talk to them. So everybody was so nice, so careful, and they were very adapted. Like we were very good in networking and so taking pictures, having fun and stuff together. So we went for dinner together. We went for breakfast together. So
So it
so
was a good networking event too then.
oh yeah, because on every I think the third and the second one third day I think we went like 3 hours earlier. And even the second day we went like 2 hours earlier just for the get together with the other team members and stuff and take pictures and stuff. A lot of pictures were taken.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so I guess the one word which summarized whole of your experience is the luxury. I think everything was luxurious in the IQI Canada IQI Convention 2023. So Asif, my last our program has, we were aiming for a short program, but now we are it's getting longer. So I'll just at the end, I just want you to the people in Canada who are watching this program. So what is your suggestion, like how IQI can help them to grow within Canada and internationally
See,
for the
my concern is, see, okay, is IQI global, but it is IQI Canada as well. So
yeah
it is exactly the same brokerage as other brokerages are. There's no difference. The difference is where the quality comes. When okay, so there are brokerages who are charging very less money in commissions, very less, and they don't care like what you're doing, no support at all. And then there are companies where they charge you like the hefty amount of from your commission, and then they provide you most of the stuff, right? So as IQA Canada, we provide you pretty much everything what the top-notch companies are providing, right? Plus giving added value to access to international projects. And not only that, we are competing, very much competing with the bigger brokerages in here. Along with, we are giving maybe more than that. It's not we are giving,
we are also giving the international exposure to
yeah.
the reality.
International exposure is or referral team passive income, that is like added advantage, added value being an IQA. But overall, we are exactly the same brokerage as any other brokerage in Canada. But we're charging so less, but we are giving so much back to our realtors, to our team members, excuse me, to team members, and we are very much competing with the like bigger names in Canada, and we are maybe giving more than them. If
Yeah.
you inquire, we may be giving more than them.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Asibhai, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. We can see, we can feel the energy in your voice while, telling us about the
Yeah.
event and everything.
Too
But
much.
I just want you to let you know that when you were not here and we were doing IQI Canada evening talks, but we received a lot of, inquiries asking me about it. When will you be back? Because people were missing you in IQI Canada Evening Talks. The head of his office was also calling that, okay, when Asif is going to be on the show. So thank you so much for giving us time.
No.
I know you have a very busy schedule. So once again, thank you so much for being on the show, and we have a lovely time with you. And anything you want to end up with, go ahead.
So I would say just join IQI as soon as possible and get into the same energy mode. There is something beyond, maybe getting into the like. I would say like in here, realtors are working on their own corners. There is something like sharing the work and getting into the enjoyment mode while working. So let's join and get into that mode, I would
Yeah,
say.
so that's why we said IQ Canada, we work hard and we enjoy life. So thank you so much once again, and thank you so much, viewers, for watching our show. Our numbers are on the screen. You can contact us, and we are here to help you in any of the real estate need you have. We have experts with us who will guide you in every way possible. So thank you so much once again, and we will be back next week with another country and another experience with Asif Bhai. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye.
Thank you so much, Hannes.